In the world of Chinese dance education, students are immersed in a system that emphasizes discipline, endurance, and excellence. This environment is not merely about acquiring physical skills, it is about forging a complete artist from the inside out. From a young age, students are expected to commit themselves fully to the art form, understanding that dance is not a hobby, but a way of life. The school becomes a second home, the studio a sacred space, and the teacher-student relationship a foundation of their artistic journey. Success in this system demands more than talent, it requires an unwavering dedication to personal growth, self-regulation, and emotional resilience. Rather than simply focusing on technique, this rigorous environment aims to mold dancers who are not only skilled but also resilient, self-disciplined, and artistically mature. Classes often begin early in the morning and stretch into the evening, packed with a variety of training, from ballet foundations to traditional Chinese dance, from improvisation exercises to theoretical studies of dance history. Students are taught to understand the meaning behind each movement and the cultural roots of the choreography they perform. There is an emphasis on integrity and intention. A dancer must not only execute movements beautifully but also imbue them with spirit and meaning. This holistic approach seeks to produce performers who are deeply connected to the art and capable of emotionally powerful storytelling through motion. At the heart of this training model lies the unwavering authority of dance instructors. Known for their meticulous attention to detail, these teachers expect more than just correct movements, they demand punctuality, a respectful attitude, and unwavering focus. Within this hierarchical structure, instructors are figures of both admiration and fear, often holding absolute authority in the classroom. Their commands are precise, their critiques sharp, and their expectations high. Students are required to bow upon entering and leaving the studio, showing their respect not only for the teacher but for the discipline of dance itself. Tardiness is met with immediate consequences, extra drills, public admonishments, or even temporary dismissal from class, reinforcing a culture where every second matters. Through these daily rituals, students internalize a sense of time discipline and personal accountability that extends far beyond the studio. Such discipline is not merely for the sake of order, it cultivates a lifestyle of consistency and time awareness essential for a dancer's success. These habits become ingrained, shaping how students manage their day-to-day lives, how they prepare for future performances, and how they eventually operate within professional companies. The ability to be consistently present, physically and mentally, is one of the most valuable qualities a dancer can possess. The routine becomes a framework within which creativity can flourish. Structure is not the enemy of artistry, but its foundation. Inside the studio, no imperfection escapes the teacher's eye. Whether it's the angle of a wrist, the alignment of the spine, or the timing of a breath, every nuance is scrutinized. Mirrors line the walls, offering students a constant reflection of their posture, symmetry, and expression. Instructors frequently pause the music to correct minor flaws, often repeating a single movement or sequence dozens of times until it reaches the required standard. This relentless attention to detail is not meant to discourage, but to push students toward a deeper understanding of their craft. It instills in them an appreciation for refinement and an unrelenting pursuit of excellence. Over time, many students begin to develop their own internal standards, becoming self-critical in the healthiest way, able to recognize and correct their own imperfections. This level of precision is designed to push students toward artistic perfection and deeper emotional engagement with their work. Dancers are encouraged to find meaning behind each gesture, to imagine the story they are telling, and to connect their movements with their inner emotional landscapes. A simple plie becomes a moment of surrender, a leap becomes a cry of freedom. In learning to infuse movement with feeling, students discover their unique voice as performers. Though the pressure can be immense, many find within themselves a growing sense of purpose and a deepening love for dance, a passion that only intensifies through challenge. The path to excellence, however, is far from easy. Students undergo hours of intense daily training, often pushing their bodies to the edge. The day may begin with warm-up routines focused on joint mobility, followed by flexibility training that includes painful splits, back bends, and extensions. Then come strength exercises, core conditioning, leg raises, and weight-bearing poses, to build stamina and control. Technique classes focus on repetition and clarity, while rehearsals emphasize timing, group coordination, and artistic cohesion. Even after school hours, many students continue to practice independently, reviewing corrections, memorizing choreography, and visualizing their performances. Flexibility, strength, and endurance must be constantly honed, despite soreness or exhaustion. Injury prevention is taught through alignment and muscle control, but fatigue and pain are almost inevitable. Students often apply ice packs, wrap joints, and stretch late into the night, learning to coexist with discomfort. Such physical demands train not only the body but also the mind, instilling perseverance, mental toughness, and a commitment to pushing beyond one's perceived limits. In this crucible of physical challenge, many discover an inner strength they never knew they possessed. Yet the challenge extends beyond the physical. Emotional fortitude becomes equally crucial. Dancers must learn to remain composed under scrutiny, to handle harsh criticism with humility, and to perform under pressure with grace. Every correction from a teacher is an opportunity for growth, even when delivered sternly or publicly. Students must not take feedback personally, but rather see it as a sign of the teacher's investment in their success. As they progress, they develop thicker skin and sharper focus, qualities that help them navigate the ups and downs of auditions, performances, and professional life. Whether in class or on stage, emotional regulation is essential. The ability to channel nervous energy into controlled performance, to mask fear with presence, and to adapt quickly under unforeseen circumstances is vital. In competitions or showcases, where one mistake can overshadow months of hard work, emotional control becomes the bedrock of performance. This mental conditioning is an integral part of becoming a professional artist, one who can navigate unpredictable circumstances while maintaining composure, clarity, and control.